Hello everyone and welcome to the part 2 of AWS Machine Learning Services Decision Guide. So this lecture will contain these two topics: use case selection matrix and AWS certification exam focus areas. And this lecture will also continue the same set of 24 ML services. So first one, use case selection matrix. So we have service name, primary use cases, and less suitable for which all tasks and key differentiators. So the first service is Amazon A2I. Primary use cases are content moderation, document review, ML prediction verification. But this service is less suitable for fully automated workflows or low latency requirements. And key differentiators are it integrates humans into machine learning workflows. Next, we have Amazon Bedrock. Primary use cases are content generation, chatbots, and summarization, but it is less suitable for highly specialized domain tasks and custom model training. Key differentiators are serverless access to foundational models. Next, we have Amazon Code Guru. Primary use cases are code reviews, performance profiling, security scanning, but it is less suitable for non-code artifacts and design reviews. Key differentiators are it is trained on Amazon.com code base. Next, we have Amazon Comprehend. Primary use cases are sentiment analysis, entity extraction, topic modeling, but it is less suitable for healthcare specific text or document layout. Key differentiators are it's a general purpose natural language processing service. Next, we have Amazon Comprehend Medical. Primary use cases are medical record analysis, PHI detection, which is protected health information, and clinical coding, but it is less suitable for non-medical text. Key differentiators are it is HIPAA eligible. HIPAA is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, and it is also used in medical ontologies. Amazon DevOps Guru. Primary use cases are operational anomaly detection and resource monitoring, but it is less suitable for code level issues and application logic bugs. Key differentiators are it integrates with Code Guru Profiler. Next, we have Amazon Fraud Detector. Primary use cases are payment fraud, account takeover, and fake accounts, but it is less suitable for non-fraud anomaly detection. Key differentiators are it is built on 20 plus years of Amazon fraud expertise. Next, we have AWS Health Lake. Primary use cases are FHIR Data Lake. FHIR is fast healthcare interoperability resources and interoperability, less suitable for non-FHIR data and real-time clinical decisions. Key differentiators are it's HIPAA eligible and FHIR data store. Next services, Amazon Kendra. Primary use cases are enterprise search, document retrieval, and FAQ frequently asked questions, but it is less suitable for generative responses or conversational AI. Key differentiators are semantic search with ML ranking. Next, we have Amazon Lex. Primary use cases are chatbots, IVR. IVR is interactive voice response, IVR systems, and conversational interfaces, but it is less suitable for long-form content generation. Key differentiators are it integrates with Amazon Connect. Next service is Amazon Lookout for Equipment. Primary use cases are predictive maintenance and equipment monitoring. It is less suitable for single sensor monitoring and business metrics. Key differentiators are multivariate sensor analysis. Multivariate is multiple variable. Amazon Lookout for Metrics. Primary use cases are business key process indicators monitoring and metric anomaly detection, but it is less suitable for equipment monitoring and visual inspection. Key differentiators are now it is being continued as of October 2025. Next service is Amazon Lookout for Vision. Primary use cases are manufacturing, quality assurance, defect detection, and visual inspection, but it is less suitable for general computer vision, and object detection. Key differentiators are industry-specific defect detection. Next, we have Amazon Mechanical Turk. Primary use cases are data labeling, human annotation, and surveys. But it is less suitable for confidential data or any HIPAA workloads. HIPAA is again Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Key differentiators are it is crowdsourced human workforce. Next service is Amazon Personalize. Primary use cases are product recommendations and content personalization. But it is less suitable for real-time bidding or complex business rules. Key differentiators are it is based on Amazon.com recommendation engine. Next service is Amazon Poly. Primary use cases are voice applications, audio content, and accessibility. It is less suitable for real-time conversation or speech recognition. Key differentiators are neural voices with SSML support. So SSML is speech synthesis markup language. Next service is Amazon Q. Primary use cases are enterprise knowledge assistant and code generation. It is less suitable for domain-specific technical search. Key differentiators are generative AI with 40 plus connectors. Next service is Amazon Recognition. Primary use cases are image moderation, face detection, and celebrity recognition. It is less suitable for manufacturing defect detection. Key differentiators are general purpose computer vision. Next service is Amazon SageMaker. Primary use cases are custom machine learning models and complex algorithms and any kind of research. But it is less suitable for quick API based solutions or no ML expertise. Key differentiators are full ML lifecycle platform. Next service is Amazon Textract. Primary use cases are invoice processing, form extraction, and ID documents. It is less suitable for text understanding like sentiment or entities. Key differentiators are structured data extraction. Next service is Amazon Transcribe. Primary use cases are call transcription, subtitle generation, or voice commands. It is less suitable for real-time translation. Use for that use with Translate. Key differentiators are 100 plus languages and speaker diarization. So speaker diarization is basically identifying how many speakers are there and it will allocate some kind of a label like speaker A, B, C. Next service is Amazon Translate. Primary use cases are document translation and multilingual content. But it is less suitable for real-time interpretation or context, and it is context dependent. So key differentiators are it supports 75 languages and 5,550 pairs. Next service is AWS Deep Learning AMIs. Primary use cases are custom model development and framework testing. But it is less suitable for managed ML services and no infrastructure management. Key differentiators are pre-configured frameworks on EC2. Next service is Amazon Forecast. Primary use cases are demand planning, inventory management, and capacity planning. But it is less suitable for non-time series data or real-time forecasting. Key differentiators are it is purpose built for time series data. And last category will be AWS certification exam focus areas. So we have service name, key concepts for certification, common exam confusion points, and some important limitations to remember. So first, Amazon A2I, key concepts for certification is, as I talked about, human reviews workflows, integration. Next is integration with, you can integrate with Textract, Recognition, and SageMaker. Some common exam confusion points will be when to use A2I versus direct machine learning service calls. And important limitations to remember is it requires workflow configuration. Next service is Amazon Bedrock. So key concepts for certification is, just to remember, it offers foundational models and you have serverless inference and fine tuning. Common exam confusion points are Bedrock versus SageMaker. So Bedrock is for pre-trained foundational models like Anthropic and all, and Amazon have their own foundational models. But SageMaker will be used for all custom machine learning tasks. Important limitations to remember is that it offers limited customization versus SageMaker where there is complete flexibility. Next is Amazon Code Guru. Key concepts for certifications are code reviews and profiler integration. And common exam confusion points are Code Guru versus DevOps Guru. So Code Guru for code and DevOps for operations. And it supports C language only, Java, Python, JavaScript only. Next service is Amazon Comprehend. Key concepts for certification is natural language processing APIs, custom classification, and PII detection, personally identifiable information. Common exam confusion points are comprehend versus textract. So comprehend analyzes text meaning. So it has an understanding of text, but extracts only the text, the raw part. Important limitations to remember that it is general purpose only and not for medical. Amazon Comprehend Medical. So key concepts for certification is medical entities, PHI detection, which is protected health information, and ontology linking. Common exam confusion points are comprehend versus comprehend medical. So medical form healthcare specific natural language processing. And important limitations to remember, it is English, so only supports US English language only, and it follows HIPAA requirements, which is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Next we have Amazon DevOps Guru. So key concept for certification is anomaly detection and resource monitoring. Exam confusion points are, so DevOps Guru, again this is versus Code Guru. DevOps is for ops and Code Guru for code. Important limitations to remember, it's that it requires enabled AWS resources. Next service is Amazon Fraud Detector. Key concept for certification is fraud models, event variables, and rules. Common exam confusion points are build custom models or use pre-built templates. Important limitations to remember, so this is now being closed to new customers as of November 2025. AWS Health Lake. Key concepts for certification is it only supports FHIR format, which is again fast healthcare interoperability resources and healthcare interoperability. Common exam confusion points is that this must be remembered that data must be in FHIR format, and again FHIR transformation required. Next service is Amazon Kendra. Key concepts for certification is intelligent search and RAG for generative AI. So RAG is retrieval augmented generation. Common exam confusion points are Kendra versus Q. So Kendra for search retrieval, but Amazon Q for generative AI assistant. Important limitations to remember is index capacity planning is required. Next service is Amazon Lex. Key concepts for certification is intent design, slot filling, and integrations. Common exam confusion points are voice versus text inputs and integration with Amazon Connect. Important limitations to remember is conversation design complexity. Next service is Amazon Lookout for equipment. Key concepts for certification is sensor data and inference scheduling. Common exam confusion points are equipment versus metrics versus vision. So equipment is for industrial sensors and it is multivariate in the sense it can analyze multiple variable. Important limitations to remember is minimum training data requirements are there. So it's minimum, but there's some data requirements are there. Amazon Lookout for metrics, and key concepts for certification is metric anomaly detection. Common exam confusion points is metrics versus equipment. So metrics for business key process indicators and is univariate, like only one variable, and equipment is for sensors, but it is being discontinued as of October 2025. Next one is Amazon Lookout for vision. Key concept for certification is visual defect detection and manufacturing quality assurance. Common exam confusion points are lookout versus recognition. So lookout, this specific service is for manufacturing defects, but recognition is for general computer vision. And there's an important limitation that minimum at least 30 baseline images are required. Then we have Amazon Mechanical Turk. Key concepts is crowdsourced and crowdsourcing, and there is something like task design which is involved. Common exam confusion points are integration with Amazon Augmented AI and SageMaker Ground Truth. Important limitations to remember is it is not meant for confidential data or any HIPAA data, because this will be crowdsourced and this has to be made public. So next service is Amazon Personalize. Key concepts for certification is recommendation algorithms and real-time updates. Common exam confusion points are Personalize versus SageMaker. So Personalize uses API and for recommendations, but SageMaker in case you want to develop any custom machine learning models. Important limitations to remember is there is a schema requirements for data. Next service is Amazon Poly. Key concept for certification is voice synthesis and SSML, which is speech synthesis markup language, and it supports neural versus standard voices. Common exam confusion points is this is audio output only, not speech to text. This is text to speech, TTS. Important limitations to remember: there's a character limits. There's a limit on number of characters per request. So next service is Amazon Q. Key concept for certification is it's a generative AI assistant, and there are data connectors which will connect to your data sources. Common exam confusion points are Q versus Kendra. So Q is for generative answers with citations, and Kendra is for search ranking. Important limitations to remember that this one is enterprise focused pricing. So this is mostly used by enterprises, and the pricing is based for big enterprise or medium enterprises. Next service is Amazon Recognition. Key concept for certification is image and video analysis and custom labels. Common exam confusion points are recognition versus lookout for vision. So this is general computer vision versus lookout, which is manufacturing specific. Important limitations to remember that custom labels requires training data. Next service is Amazon SageMaker. Key concepts for certification is full machine learning lifecycle and deployment options. Common exam confusion points is that SageMaker versus pre-built services, and SageMaker requires ML expertise. Important limitations to remember is deployment options. So you have real time and batch transform, serverless as well as asynchronous. Amazon Textract. So key concepts for certification is OCR, which is optical character recognition, and form extraction and table detection. Common exam confusion points is that Textract versus comprehend. So Textract extracts the text structure, comprehend understand the meaning. Next service is Amazon Transcribe. Key concepts for certification is it is speech to text, and it supports custom vocabulary and speaker diarization, which is basically identifying the speakers, like how many speakers are there. Common exam confusion points are it is transcription only, not translation or not text to speech. TTS is poly. Important limitations to remember is language detection limitations. Next service is Amazon Translate, and key concepts for certification is there's option for neural translation, and you can also add custom terminology based on your domain. Common exam confusion points are translation only. So this is only translation, so from one language to another, and this one will not help in transcription or TTS, text to speech. So important limitations to remember is there's a terminology size limits are there. Next service is AWS Deep Learning AMIs. Key concept for certification is framework selection, instance types, and GPU setup. Common exam confusion points is deep learning AMIs versus SageMaker. So deep learning AMIs is for complete infrastructure control, and SageMaker is for managed machine learning. Important limitations to remember that it requires instance management. And the last service is Amazon Forecast. Key concepts for certification is time series algorithms and predictor optimization. Common exam confusion points is forecast versus lookout for matrix. So forecast for future prediction, but lookout for anomaly detection. Important limitations to remember is that it is time series data format requirements are there. And that's all. Thanks for watching.